Everyone, this is Edwina with Elegant Creations, and I am going to do this video for Saturday morning makes. I forgot to do a Saturday morning makes last week. I was babysitting for my grandchild, and I totally spaced it out on Saturday. I was so tired, but so I'm here today. I'm doing this on a Friday, so I didn't have to babysit today, so I'm doing this early so I can download it tomorrow morning. Saturday morning. So I had showed you guys the shoes, the paper shoes, and I wanted to show you how I do these. Okay, so it is not a die cut, and I wish someone would come up with a die cut. It would be great. And I like this pattern, and if they would do the score lines and the whole bit, and maybe two sizes, that would be really really nice. So if anybody out there does dies, creates them, this will be a nice one. Okay, a 3D paper shoe. I get on Pinterest and I type up paper shoe template, and then I get this, and then I copy image and download it to a file in my computer, a blank page in Word, and then I kind of play around with the sizing. At first I didn't really know what size I was doing, so I've done a couple of different sizes, so I keep them. And so I have this one's a smaller one, and this one I put a nugget candy in it, and I put this, and then I'm going to show you how I decorate it so it's not just plain candy. And then I had lost this one, or broke, I don't remember what happened to it, and I redid another one. I did a little bit bigger. So these small ones I don't charge very much for, because I just put one candy in them, because I have a lot of my dollar items for my craft shows. So this one I didn't want to sell for $1, because this was a lot bigger, and the glitter paper, and I thought it would be cute to do something a little different. So this is going to kind of go in my little more expensive treat boxes. And so I put 3 in here. So I'm not sure what I want to do. If I want to put lace, cover it with lace, or put like a little sticker or something here. I don't really want the candy showing, but this is the pretzel bags. So I really don't know what I want to do. So this just kind of goes like that. Okay. And so if anybody has any suggestions, that would be nice. Yeah, I need to put some type of sticker, I don't know, flowers, applique, something in there, and I might decorate this, and someone will sell these for a little bit more. But I just did a little bow and then a little bling here, and I put this little sign that says "Life is short, buy the shoe." Okay, and then so I'm going to show you kind of how to make these little shoes. And this one, I'm going to show you what I do. You can put lace, or you can put, if you put lace here, I put lace in the candy. Okay, so what I do is I cut a square piece of tulle, and I cut 2, and I put it sideways, and I kind of gather it. Okay, and I probably lost my little rubber band. No, here it is. And I buy these little rubber bands, and I know everybody has seen these little tiny ones at the Dollar Tree. So I just get the clear, wrap this around a couple times, and that holds the candy. Okay, and then what I do is I cut this a little shorter. It's not always perfect, but, and so, okay, so kind of spread it out, and I put my rubber band closer to the edge of one side. Okay. Okay, so then I insert the candy in here, so you can't see the candy, and then I just do the fluff. So it makes it look, I didn't get the right color, I just kind of grabbed what I had. I usually match them up and then cut them a little bit shorter. And you can do 1 instead of putting 2. I just wanted to cover like that. Okay. So that's how I do that. And I sell these. These ones I sell for $1, because I just need something small and cute. So these are pretty small, and then these are just a little bit bigger. So I wanted to show also what I did last year for my classes. we did these shoes for Halloween. And I have a little bug here, a little spider, and I just gathered some tulle and some feathers. And I got a pen and I just did some little swirls and then put these little blings that I have a lot of little bling that just like one pieces or a long strip, and I just cut them down. And then I just kind of put a little stitching on here. I've been teaching for about 2 years, and so I had to buy a bunch of orange paper because we did some pumpkins, and I had to buy a whole ream because Michael's and Hobby Lobby don't just sell plain orange. It comes with all different colors, and I needed a bunch. And so I still had some orange left. I still have some, and so I'll be doing some Halloween stuff this year too. They like doing pumpkins and stuff. So last year we did this for the witch's shoe. And so what I did is I got those candy corns and I put them in the little pretzel box, the bag for pretzels. So I had that long here and put these there. I didn't sell them. It's just what I made for display. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do. I'm going to turn off my phone. Last time it rang. So I'm not going to cut this because I have one already cut. Okay, so this one's a bigger one. This is going to be for this type of shoe, the big shoe. And I always print 2 of the exact same size. And I'll show you why I do that. And so I use regular typing paper, and then I put it on a piece of cardstock. Okay, I have a lot of this cardstock from your paper pads. And so I glue it down, and then I cut it. And when you're going to trace, you need something steady. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to get your paper, and this one's a little big. I don't usually use these little things here, so I cut them off. And I'll show you what I mean on that when I do this one. So I just line it up, and then you trace it. Okay, and you trace all these pieces. And this right here is your heel, so you need this piece. Okay, and then these, don't worry about the score lines because I'm going to show you how I do that. Okay, so once you cut it out, then you would get your, so the second one, again, you would glue it down. And what I did was I cut where it says score. I cut all, except for here. I cut this off, so all this right here was in here, okay? And then this part right here, cut that all off. Okay, the only place you don't cut is inside here, okay? And so what you would do is you would put this down on your paper and see how it sits, right? And you would get what's it called, stylus or anything that you can score with, and then you do your score lines. So then that's why I have it all right here, okay? And that way, everything is scored. And you're going to need those score lines. And these ones you can't really score, so what I did was I just folded this up, and then I scored here. Folded this up again and scored. Okay, and then I bent this down, or bend this way, and you put the score lines. So I pre-bent this on my cardboard, and that way it was easier to do. So you have to make sure that you hold it steady, and then you do your score lines. Okay, so then it looks like this. Okay, so what I did on the glitter paper, since it was white on the inside, I got my inks and I just kind of rubbed them in and colored them. Same thing with this ones. I think they were all white, so I kind of used my inks with a brush and colored them in, because then it'll look too white, so that's why I did that. But this one is pink, so so what you do is once you do all your score lines, you fold your score lines. And if you didn't want these, you don't have to put them. It's totally up to you. I sometimes cut them off, but this is this size right here, okay? So you're going to fold your score lines in here like this, okay? And this is your back of your shoe right here. Excuse me. You're going to lift this up, and you're going to bring your shoe up like this, okay? Okay, what I like to do is I like to put glue on this first. Okay, so I glue this one down, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, and then you put that down like that. And if you want to put on the glitter, I always have to put clips, so it takes a while to do the glitter ones. And these are real easy once you cut them. You can sit there cutting a whole bunch while you're watching TV. You just have to be very precise kind of when you're doing them. See how I left this little piece right here? So be at the bottom. Okay. So then what I do is I bend these in. And you can do these first if you want, if it's easier. I just lift them up and put glue all the way down. Just put a little dab of glue. They're not hard to make. It just takes some practice. So that's why I do the bigger ones. I did the big ones for my class because I figured these little ones might be too much for them. So I just get my paper, kind of bend it like that. Okay, and glue this down. Make sure that it's glued to right here, the edge. Right there, just like that. And this has to lean on this back part. Okay. So that's why I said if you cut it just right, it should fit perfectly. So you do have to hold it. When you're doing the glitter paper, it's kind of hard because it does not stay. Or you can use a hot glue gun if you want. I didn't like the lumps on it, so I'm kind of sloppy with the glue gun. So I decided to just do wet glue. And you should have wipes. Didn't bring mine. So once that glues down together, then you're going to get your little, these are your heel. This is your heel. So you're just going to do the back of your heel. Just going to put just a dab of glue there, and you're going to bring this forward. And you're going to have to hold on to that too. And you're almost done. So it goes pretty fast. It's really easy. So what I was supposed to do is cut this right here, this pattern, that particular pattern I have. And this doesn't show, so I forgot how this goes. Yeah. So it's supposed to go like this somehow. But it never fit right, so I just don't even use them. So that's why I said I cut them. Because then they don't show because I put my bow there. And so then you just bring that in. To make sure that all this stays even. This score line right here goes even with your score line on the outside. Okay. The score line. So you have to put clips on everything else. They don't stay unless you have a really fast gluing. So I put glue on both. Oops. Yep. I guess I was supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do that. So you just put glue right there and hold that down. I don't have my clips with me. And there's your shoe. It takes a little bit of time just because of the glue. Okay. I don't use the score tape. By the time you put it all together, it takes longer, I think, but it's really up to you. I put clips on everything and that just kind of hold it down while you're trying to do other pieces. And there's your shoe. So, and you can emboss these. You can make little designs if you want to. On this one, I probably really will because it's kind of plain. But that's why I like the glitter paper because you don't really have to do much to it. And it kind of decorates it itself. But this was a piece that I had cut when I first printed it. So there's your shoe. So then all you do is put a bow in your candy. So you can do one candy on this one also, or you can do the 3 like I'm going to. So this one probably would fit. I think this is the same size. Yeah. So there's your shoe. And you can spread this open just a little bit more so the candy fits. You kind of have to just play around with it. Okay, so there you go. And then I'll just put a real pretty bow in the front. And I think the bow decorates it. Or this one I gathered tulle. I think I did 2 layers and gathered it and then put my little bling on there. So this one I would do, if I just did one candy, I would do lace on this one. Okay, so that's it for today, and I hope you guys try it. And if you know anybody does dies, that would be a really pretty die, I think, a 3D shoe. Something easy to put together, what won't take long. But these are pretty popular at my craft shows. So I hope you guys all enjoy and try to make some, and let me know how it goes. And if you would like to hit the like and subscribe button, that would be appreciated. And I hope you all have a good weekend. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.